Action continues here in Columbus, Ohio, as we continue the opening day of competition for the Arnold Strongwoman and Strongman Classics. Thanks for being with us, everybody. The men are set to take the floor next for event number 1, the Elephant Bar Deadlift. Here's Mateusz Kieliszkowski at 816 pounds, his opening lift, and that is good for the Polish Titan.
I was talking to guys in the back a minute ago, and they were saying that Mateusz was looking really good on his warm-ups.
This is Oskar Zieliszkowski making his opening attempt also at 816.
You pull over 70 easily on that bar.
Yeah.
370 kilos here.
Even more with some training on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just getting familiar with that.
It is just getting familiar with that lift.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That is good for Oskar.
You can see with Oskar there, see how like the crown pops and then the weights kind of jiggle a little bit, and that can kind of pull you forward on your toes when it does that.
What do you do to compensate for that? Is it like just a further lean back? Or?
Lean back, but it's just being patient. So
Yeah.
you can't pull on it too hard, because you pull it too hard, you're not going to be ready for it. It's just going to yank you forward.
And now Tom Evans up first here. And that is no problem. 375 kilos, 826 pounds.
Congratulations.
Big thanks to Lucy Underdown again for taking the time to do that. Alexei Novikov is going to be the next man out. He's going to open at 846. That's 384 kilos.
So what are your what are your anticipations about this event today for the men?
Looking at this event, I think it's really exciting. 9 out of the 11 athletes have done this event before. Only 2 haven't, and deadlifting on this bar is a different animal than a regular deadlift bar. So I think we're going to see those guys that have that experience on this deadlift bar use that to their advantage. But I will say, it's exciting to have Thor back in the lineup this year, the world record holder on this event, with a lot of guys that I think are still going to push that envelope to some pretty big deadlifts. You guys got guys like Evan Singleton, Bobby Thompson, Mitch Hooper, all guys here that can pull big deadlifts. So I think we're going to see a pretty competitive race up at the top.
Awesome.
$846 for Novikov is good.
That's a good lift for him.
Yeah, there's still going to be huge deadlifts, and there's going to be guys like Bobby Thompson that maybe we're not looking at the overall, but he's going to take points away from a guy that is battling for overall.
Oh,
Evan Singleton.
He's still got time. He'll get it.
Didn't get credit for that one, but it looks so easy that he should be able to replicate that lift with no problem here as he gets himself
He gets 2
locked in.
warm-ups.
And that's good too. So it's a 2-rep max.
He's like, oh well.
Evan is one of those guys I'll be interested to see how he progresses in this event. He is such a excitable lifter. He has so much great energy.
Mateusz Kieliszkowski coming out for his second of 3 attempts. He's also going for
This will be big for him.
Yeah, 856 actually. He's going to jump up 5 pounds from where Singleton was, so 388 kilos. What would be an ideal placement for him in this event?
He's got obviously you want to win it, but
right.
But he's
got to
get as many points as he can, because he's potentially going to win frame. So he can't be last, which he's not going to be the last. But as many points as he can salvage closer to that at least middle of the pack will help him. That way he's not such a deficit when we go in that last event tomorrow.
And a big thing here too is making sure he's playing it smart. He doesn't want to use too much energy on an event he knows he's not going to win. Yeah. Where we have 4 more big events coming up.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there it is, 856.
That's great.
It's good for Mateusz Kieliszkowski.
Really good with it.
Very nice.
And here is Martins Licis, his first competition since the 2022 Rogue Invitational. He is a champion of this event from 2022, and he is going to open at 861 pounds, 390 kilos for the Dragon.
Talk about a crowd favorite. I mean, just the roar of the crowd behind us with Martin stepping up. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about this year, too, is the return of the Dragon and the return of Hafthor Bjornsson.
Yeah, they were really excited to see both of these guys back. Always crowd favorites.
First attempt for Licis.
Martin's a very methodical lifter. He breaks down every event, every lift.
I was just about to say, you know, you look at the contrast between a lifter like Martins, who's so cerebral, and then a lifter like Evan Singleton, who lifts with emotion.
And that is good for the Dragon. Welcome back, Martins. And now Alexei Novikov is ready for his second of 3 attempts. 866 pounds, 393 kilos.
Good.
And that is good for Alexei.
Nice lift. Tom's a strength coach at the University of Delaware. Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Good recovery.
That is unbelievable.
That was a great fight.
Did that bar come
from
back
Tom
down?
Evans.
It definitely, yeah.
He
Well, you
recovered
see
the
where it
bar.
shook. It pulled him forward, but he good recovery. He kept his hips in it.
He's a strong fella.
Tom Stoltman is making his first appearance here in this event. 901 pounds. He's going to be the first of 3 men to lift this, as Evan Singleton and Alexei Novikov also looking to hit 901 pounds after Stoltman. It's opening lift for Tom.
Yeah, Tom's deadlift training's been going pretty good from what we've been seeing. So
And Tom's pretty consistent, good deadlifter, you
Yep.
know, so
Yeah, we
expect
never,
this to
see
be easy
him,
lift.
we never see him go up and down really on his deadlift performance.
And that is good.
nice.
Good.
The T-Rex is back out. Evan Singleton for his second lift. Making a 50-pound jump and getting slapped in the back.
Yeah, he got a Ric Flair chop on that
Whatever
one.
it takes, that is going to leave a mark. And Singleton lifts that, no
Yeah.
problem.
Great pull.
Wow.
Alexei Novikov now will be out at 901 pounds, 409 kilos. This is his third and final attempt.
This can be great points for Alexei.
Oh, yeah.
Massive for him.
Big pull. And without a suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it
yes.
is.
Finish it.
Yes.
And Novikov
Yeah.
has
Great
901.
Yeah.
Good lift. Good lift.
Awesome.
And Novikov, Singleton, and Stoltman, all our current leaders at 901 pounds. Mitch Hooper is going to try to change that in his opening lift at 906, coming in once again as the defending champion, and did it with consistency. Didn't win a single event last year.
Yeah, he's been Mr. Consistent with everything. That's his strength, is being consistent.
He doesn't have a bad event. He's analytical with each of the events, takes a really great approach to them. And that really is what has given him one of the most amazing careers that we've seen in recent history in this sport.
A magic carpet ride.
That was good for Mitch
Easy
Hooper.
lift. Nice. This is amazing.
It's the second attempt now for Tom Stoltman, 916 pounds, 415 kilos.
Nice.
And that is good for Tom.
That looked better than the first.
I was
It
about to
did.
say that was a better deadlift than his 906. So
To salute the mountain, 3-time Arnold Classic champion.
He told me he's been really relaxed. You know, what happens, happens. He knows he's done everything he can.
We talked about Mateusz's winning percentage, having won 10 of 36 events here at the Arnold Strongman Classic. Hafthor's won 12 of the 45 he's been in, so guy who can hit a ton of home runs here as well.
Well, Hafthor says what happens, happens. Hafthor's here to win.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah. No question about that.
Arnold
All right,
Schwarzenegger
see it.
looking on as Hafthor Bjornsson. First attempt, 420 kilos, 926 pounds. I'd say he's back.
Unbelievable.
Well, Mitch Hooper's going to go up 35 pounds now to 941. Hit 906 on his opening attempt. About 427 kilos here for the Moose.
970, I believe, last year. So he's probably good for this. Yeah.
And that is good for Mitch Hooper.
Easy pull. Gives a slap.
Here it comes.
Oh, gosh.
Echoing through the arena.
Oh, man.
You want to beat him, man.
941 now for the T-Rex.
Come on. Translate it. Yeah.
Nice.
All right,
Big lockout.
finish.
And Singleton has it.
Wow. You got to love it.
Hooper getting ready for 951 here. His final attempt, 431 kilos. Thompson's going to be out next at 461, and then half Thor will be after that at 1,006. Here goes the Moose at 951, and that is good.
Yes. There we go.
And here comes Bobby Thompson for the first time. He's going to open up at 961 pounds, 435 kilos for the American Nightmare, who finished on the podium here the last 2 times he has been at the Arnold Strongman Classic. 3rd place in 2023 and in 2022.
This is a big opener. As being just a few weeks ago, he posted he did like a 950 raw PR.
This is a big deadlift.
So to go 11 pounds over that for an opener.
For an opener.
That's
And that is good for Thompson.
good.
Here we go.
The
Good
race
pull.
is on.
Now lifting for the win in his return to the Arnold Strongman Classic. 1,006 pounds.
Look at that
on
crowd.
the
Even
bar.
Arnold's on his feet right now.
456 kilos for the mountain.
I have a feeling this is going to be pretty convincing.
Yeah.
This is really easy lift.
Based on the last lift, I mean, this is, it looks pretty good.
For the win. What else did you expect? Half Thor Bjornsson is back.
You know, as somebody that's still competing, I'm still such a fan of this sport. And to be able to watch that is so cool.
Anybody that doubted it,
That was,
This feels amazing to do this here in front of you guys. You guys are awesome. I just want to say before I leave, Kelsey, Morgan Hansen, my wife, Stormen Magne, Tessa Liv, I love you guys. The mountain